Let's do it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the All About the Tea channel. I'm your girl Monica, along with my fabulous co-hosts, the beautiful Monique Kelly, the inquisitive John Yates, and the hilarious Amir. Yes. DJ Richie Sky won't be joining us today, but he'll be back tomorrow for the Real Housewives of New York recap. Today, we are recapping the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 10 finale. And, the season wraps. We all know Denise Richards dipped into the lady pond and got exposed by Brandi. And as a result, Denise responded by sending the entire cast and producers cease and desist. And the chaos ensued. Okay, so Dorit's party was the setup for the takedown. Let's get into it.
I just want to say, first of all, I had no idea.
Hang on a second, John. Before you get into it, let me just play this quick intro.
Oh!
Okay.
A website called All About the Tea.
She told All About the Tea that during the fight,
Well, that is great. That is gold.
I love that.
Let's get into it, guys. Oh my God. The setup, the takedown.
I just want to say, I'm so happy I caught you guys going live because I had no idea you were doing this, and I just happened to be in the area. That's all.
You just happen to be outside.
I was just right outside, and I saw that you guys were live, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm right here in the area, so I better join on.
John, where's your glue-on ponytail? Where's your ponytail? We need that glue-on ponytail.
I have a little blonde wig in the back. I was thinking about changing my name to Brandi Glanville and doing that. I might have to save that for another time.
So this wild episode opens with, Sutton doing Kyle a solid by allowing her to sell her ugly caftans in her boutique. Let's keep it real, y'all. Poor Sutton. She'll have to work double time to move that inventory.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I guess that was I'm not going to use Mauricio for my real estate needs, so I'll do a little side favor and let her put up a few of her little things in my shop.
She threw her bone.
Smart.
Yeah,
she
exactly.
did. And Kyle took advantage. Kyle was move that around. I need this. And she was bossy bitch. I'm doing you a favor.
Okay. I love Sutton. I mean, can Andy please give Sutton a diamond, please? I just love her.
I know.
I'm for it.
I love her.
In one of her talking head confessionals, she says, "Are you going to let my small disdain for your clothes get in the way of our friendship?" I said, I love this bitch.
Disdain is such a great word too. Come on.
Oh,
she's amazing.
I love her. So Garcelle finally finds a producer to bring her script, Split Marriage, to the big screen. Congrats to her. She is just moving and shaking and doing her thing, and I'm just so proud of her. Kyle, honey,
Monica, big screen? Is it big screen or is it silver screen?
Amir.
Sorry, I love Garcelle.
Hey!
Sorry.
Amir,
I love Garcelle, but come on.
Amir, be nice.
Sorry.
But I tell you, Amir, here's the thing. I love Garcelle. I love her on the show. I love everything about her. But we need to see her more. The issue is she actually has real jobs. So she's not on as much as I need her to be.
Yeah,
Amen
that's
to
true.
That.
But when she does appear, she shows up and she shows out. She delivers. And it's so memorable. You're like, we need more. We're hungry for more.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We are. Absolutely. I'm also scared that she's not going to come back because of Denise. I'm just be your own person. We like the strong Garcelle, congratulations on the reel. We want you to be in charge. Don't attach yourself to this wonky wagon that's going down in the Malibu fire. Stay in your own lane. I don't like that she's hitching herself to Denise.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's like, come on, girl. I understand you have loyalty, but let's think about them coins, and we need to hear you on the show. Okay.
Exactly. But I think, like in the last episode, I'm starting to get the impression that Garcelle is waking up. She's like, I ain't gonna risk it all over some lies now. She's kind of second guessing those words that she said. I think she'll be back without Denise.
You think so? Because Monica, she just said that recently. She just recently said, like, I guess after the reunion, she was like, if Denise doesn't come back, I'm not coming back. And I think that now that she got the job at The Real, I'm worried that she just won't come back.
Oh, no. We need her to come back.
I agree with that completely. Like, I'm thinking now that she has The Real, which is like a big commitment,
It is.
That she's not going to need Beverly Hills. Maybe that was her way of saying, like, you know what? If Denise isn't coming back, I got this on The Real. And I'm not going to come back because I don't need to now because I have that.
No, Beverly Hills needs her because I know we're going to talk about it later. We got to find out what happened with her and Black Michael or Chocolate Michael. And we can find out what happened with that waiter. So we need her.
We definitely need her.
What about that waiter? What about that waiter? I need to know.
Chocolate. Well, I definitely feel she'll be back. Honestly speaking, I mean, reality television, these housewife shows are where it's at. They revive careers. No one was talking about Garcelle, and I love her to death prior to this. Her career was pretty much buried someplace. All these women want to be on this show because this show keeps them in the press, and it's a catalyst for their other ventures. So I doubt she's going to quit over Denise. Are you kidding me? Denise wouldn't quit over her.
Sure wouldn't.
No. Yeah. She wouldn't quit over her. So, meanwhile, Dorit is planning her Christmas party, and she wants to impress within the budget production gave her. And thank the Lord.
Monica.
Listen, I'm just happy and thanking the Lord that her and PK are no longer in that rental. That's all. I want the best for them.
That house looks like it's near me in Studio City. Are they in Studio City in the Valley?
They might be.
They're Encino.
Oh, okay.
I believe so.
Oh.
They're all in Encino. Teddy's in Encino now, and Kyle's in Encino. I think production was like, it's too much work to film from Burbank to Malibu, so y'all need to move closer. So they're getting everyone to move in one region.
Yeah, that traffic is
Is that by Buca de Pepe? Is that
It might be.
It's close enough. It's close enough.
It might be.
John, you crazy.
But y'all, John, you and the Buca de Beppo shade. But what I want to know is, did y'all notice the iciness between PK and Dorit? There was a lot of iciness.
You think that? I give it another 2 years max. She's over it, and she's over him.
Look at that face.
Look
at that face.
When she said, "Stop interrupting me."
Wow. It was quite intense. By the way, side note, he's wearing the same brand that Denise was wearing at the end when he was talking to Lisa. That's the same brand from Venice Beach. Anyway, side note.
Is that Mary Mob? Is that Leah's clothing?
It just might be. It just might be.
It just might be. Do y'all think PK's pissed because he's not getting any airtime? I feel like he's annoyed about that.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the only way to get airtime is for Dorit's to reveal her real story, the lawsuits, that kind of thing. There has to be some element of drama. And the whole friendship fallout between her and Kyle just wasn't cutting it. So, yeah.
Although I'm enjoying watching it because I'm loving Dorit. Like, this is the first season where I'm like, I'm hanging out with Dorit. You're in Encino. I'm in Studio City. Let's go have a drink 6 feet away.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yo, I'm ready to go to the Capri room at Buca de Pepe and hang out with her because that's how much I love Dorit this season.
Dorit really came through. I mean, who would have thought?
Yeah, I know. So we have a few little filler scenes that no one cares about. And let's just fast forward. It's the night of the party. Garcelle and her fine man, Michael, head out to pick up Denise. All right, y'all. Sidebar. Michael is so refined in my book. He looks like he smokes like really expensive pipes, right? And his name should be Jarvis.
Oh, don't say that name. That's my.
He reminded me of like Peter a little bit.
Yeah, he's so refined, and I love those overcoats that he wears. Not even jackets; they're overcoats. Monique, our resident dating expert, does Michael have your stamp of approval? Sound off.
So, as we know, it ends up not really working out, but there's something about him that I'm not trusting. I can't put my finger on it. I'm not sure if it's something about him that makes me feel like his coins might not be necessarily together, but there is something about him that I am not feeling. And I'm sure there's a reason why Garcelle said, to heck with this. I don't know. There's something about, he's fine though. So I know he's passionate, and the way they kissed, you already know it's going down in that bedroom. But I don't know about him.
Maybe when
I agree with that.
Maybe when she brought up the diamond, wanting a diamond, that kind of scared him because he seemed a little apprehensive. Like, slow down now. Let's not go that fast.
That
was fast though.
After 3 months. Don't bring up a diamond after 3 months. I don't care if you're Garcelle or Gina from around the block. Just don't do it.
Agreed. I mean, she looks beautiful. I think she's just leaning into liking him. But I felt like, again, on camera, he knows he's on camera. He can't go, this is moving too fast. So he had to kind of play along. So I kind of felt for the guy a little bit. I felt like she kind of put him on the spot a little bit with the diamond thing.
Yeah.
And the way she was so quick to flirt with that waiter, I was like, she ain't into him like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
she ain't.
That was interesting how shady the producers are, right? The editors. It's like one scene of Garcelle's, the flashback of her flirting with the waiter and saying how fine he was, and then saying she's taking things slow with him. And then there he is talking to Sutton's man saying, we're ready to, to take it to the next level. It's like maybe that all of that turned him off too.
Oh my God. Some of these. They did her so dirty. And then all these men named Michael, they need to change their names because we have it on Potomac. We have it here. I mean, it's just too much. Like, I just can't keep up.
Yeah, that's true. Good point. So Michael and Garcelle wait in the car for Denise and they, discuss their future. Garcelle, they wait and they wait and they wait and they wait. Garcelle calls Denise and it goes straight to voicemail. Okay. I mean, really.
That scene was fake. That scene was absolutely fake. That was completely produced. They're waiting outside a spa in Beverly Hills. That's not a hotel. There's no hotel on that part of Beverly Hills that goes like this. I think it's Kate Somerville or some other really fancy spa I've been to. So they were waiting outside a spa. That was completely a fake scene. I'm disappointed with Bravo this season.
Wow.
They're getting
so much production.
John, sound off. What are your thoughts? So the scene was fake. Amir would know because he's an expert at this kind of stuff. And so do you also think the part about Denise not responding to Garcelle was fake too in the car, that whole thing?
Yeah, it seemed to me like Garcelle was like, oh, let's call Denise, but they were supposed to be going together. I didn't buy it either. I thought it was fake. And it was just very oh yeah, let's call Denise, and she's not picking up. And let's go inside. I don't know. It seemed contrived to me. I'm with Amir on that.
Yeah, Amir, now that you mention it, if it was a hotel, wouldn't most people be like, let me go inside and check. Let me check the front desk. Well, now that makes sense. I was like, why isn't she going inside?
Or you go inside, you wait at the bar, you have a drink, while you're waiting,
right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. Absolutely. I would, especially if you're so concerned for her safety. If I was meeting Monique, for example, and I was worried about her safety and there was maybe she wasn't answering, I would go in and ask the hotel, have you seen her? I would be more concerned as a friend. I thought that was bizarre. She's not there. That's why she's in Malibu.
So where did Michael go when he stepped out the car? Did he just dip off to In-N-Out Burger or something? Where did he go?
Oh, yeah. Where did he go? I don't know.
Because he said, I went and checked and, remember he said he went and checked to see if Denise was there. I don't know where he went.
He went around the corner, down 10 feet over to production, and then came back to the car. Maybe
they whispered in his ear, "Okay, go back in the car and say this."
Right.
Yep. Yep. Because production's breaking the fourth wall constantly, so we know they don't really care.
No, they don't break left and right.
Oh yeah, they don't care. They don't care. So, all right. So we get to the party, and the ladies arrive, and after exchanging a few pleasantries, they get down to the business of gossiping about Denise. Garcelle tells the ladies that Denise was a no-show and says Denise did not return her calls. Sound off. John, what are your thoughts?
Okay, so Dorit clearly said that she did not invite Brandi to the party, right? So my question is, since Brandi had already texted Denise saying, well, she was going to be there, and that's why Denise had to come up with this family emergency stuff, who was the one that told Brandi to come to this party? Or was she just waiting outside again?
Could I answer that question?
You get it, Monique.
It was Kyle. Okay, first of all, when they're all standing there and they're like, well, I wonder if she's coming. What's up? What's going on? And Kyle was like, let me go get something to eat. I watched Kyle's face 3 times. Kyle set that up. She set it up. She didn't tell Dorit. I would be pissed if I was Dorit. Kyle is shady. Oh, she's so shady.
Oh, yeah. She's the producer's puppet. She does whatever they want her to do.
Absolutely. And and saying that it's Kim's +1, Kim is not the scheming type. Kim was just like driving by. Maybe they were going to Sushi Roku. Who knows? Kim's in her own world. And then Brandy's like, turn the car around and take me to that party.
Yeah. And
isn't Kim like a +1 in herself though? Like really? Like you're already a +1, Kim. Like
she is so funny though, trying to get Mauricio to touch her boob. I love that.
But he looked like he wanted to touch it. He's like, should I? Maybe I shouldn't. Should I?
He was like,
yeah, exactly. Hey guys, we got a super chat.
Oh,
April, thank you so much for the $4.99.
Thank you, April.
She says, love y'all. We love you too. Thank you.
I love April with that, honey, that hair is giving us life.
Oh, her hair is so fabulous.
Gorgeous.
All I see is a thumbnail, and it's better than most of the housewives.
Where do you get your hair done, April? Maybe Wendy can give you a call.
I was thinking that. Oh my God, I was so thinking
Wendy Mustafa needs to give you a call, honey, because you're fierce.
Wendy. Wendy's doing too much.
Oh Lord, way too much. Always.
I had to unfollow that girl. It was too much. Too many balloons. Too much. I'm grateful. It's too much.
Okay, so they all compare texts from Denise, and they act concerned for Denise's well-being. But the funny part is, off in the corner, Garcelle is throwing shade about Dorit's food. She's telling Michael, we need to go to In-N-Out Burger after this mess. I cracked up. And then shady producers, they play that footage of Garcelle complimenting the waiter. They do that whole shady thing. And Michael saying that they're getting serious, and Garcelle saying, oh, I just met him. I don't even know him.
What's his name? I don't even know it.
I know, right? Who? Michael who? Okay, so then the ladies, they're gossiping, they're chit-chatting, they're sitting together, and Camille's name comes up just out of the blue. Camille's name comes up. One of them says they saw Denise and Camille walking the other day. Okay, sure.
They were walking. The production told you. They were in the house. I'm like, where are they walking? What?
Exactly.
I even Googled it. I Googled it. I looked up Denise and Camille walking. Nothing.
Nothing came up. Nothing.
Were those the same people that were following Lou around in the Hamptons? Like was it those people that were watching them walk?
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
This is just insane. The producers are doing such a sloppy job this year, right?
It's really bad. I think Adam DeVillo from The Hills is now on staff because everything's so fake.
Yes, exactly.
But here's what's interesting. Denise came at Camille's throat last year, the year before, trying to be in with the other girls. And these girls have completely thrown this woman under the bus, all because she was mad that they were talking about threesomes in front of her kids. That's where all this came from. Yep. And Kyle got pissed because she got called out. This is crazy. Again, I love Denise. I know she's I know she lying. We all know she lying. But she doesn't deserve this.
No, she doesn't. I mean, and at this point, Brandi is literally stalking her.
I know
Yeah.
her. You're a stranger.
Yeah,
it's a bit much. It's a bit much. But Monique, remember, there are texting services that can generate texts. Remember that? Remember that? She's always like this. Remember that? I'm a Bond girl. Remember that? Remember that? It's just crazy. Like, she's so crazy. She's like, remember that, Lisa Rinna? You better remember that. I got text. I'm like, it's just crazy. It's like, chill out.
She said they should be afraid of what I might release. Girl, bye.
They should be afraid. And in what hotel room is she in? Her house don't look that good.
Yeah,
right. Green screen.
Purple and stuff, the Liberace looking purple and light.
That's a green screen. Hey guys, we got another super chat, and I just have to recognize Donna Guy. Thank you so much for the $5. She says, "Hi
Thank
from
you, Donna.
Melbourne." She's from Melbourne, guys. Love you guys. Oh, and it's 5:19 a.m. here. You guys rock. When you can't sleep. Thank you. We're glad to keep you company.
Donna.
Thank you.
We love Donna. Donna, I'll pay you if you get me a man from down under, honey.
Hello. Yes.
Hello. Yes.
I can see that, Amir. I approve.
As long as Monique approves. Dating expert.
That's it. That's all you need.
So then we cut to this scene of Camille and Denise having a discussion about the drama going on with Denise and Camille warning her about these women. Let's dive into that.
I think we're speechless. I mean, listen, Denise yelled at Camille, made this big to-do, and, Camille ran out of there with her tail between her legs, and now she's gotten a second win because Denise, listen, when you're in the wrong, you always go to the person that hates you the most because that person somehow feels some camaraderie, and I think Camille likes that Denise now came to her, and Camille loves elitist bullshit, so she loves this. Like, you're coming to me, you're kissing the ring, and I might give you, like, some protection or help. Like, it's such bullshit. Ugh, can't.
I know, totally is. Hey, we have a comment that's interesting. It says, this all started in New York, beginning of the series. John Mellencamp's daughter brought up the tabloid Charlie Sheen story about custody. Erica wanted Denise to use Tom as a lawyer. Denise didn't bite. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Did they all plot her and Kyle and all these people and say, I have a feeling that Kyle knew about Denise and Brandi hooking up way before it came to light and encouraged Brandi to come on screen and talk about it. That's my theory.
I agree with you 1,000%. And here's the thing with Kim. Kim wants Kyle to like her so badly. It's almost so sad because Kyle does not have her back. And Kim is bringing Brandi around to make her sister happy. 1. Number 2, I don't care what y'all say. I need Camille to get a diamond. I need her back on the show. I'm just saying.
No, Monique. No, I love you, Monique, but no. I have to very politely disagree. I cannot do Camille. I can't do her assistant. I can't do, oh my God, her house burned. It's like, you have insurance. People have bigger problems. I just feel like Camille I know we like aspirational, but she's like, has no sense of reality. And I just need a little more groundedness.
Come on, Amir.
She does make good TV. We have to admit that monotone voice, those faces, like she's so shocked, the high cheekbones that stick out of her. I mean, I love it. I love Camille.
Oh God, I don't know.
I love Camille.
Camille. I don't know. If you give Camille a diamond, you have to give Sutton a diamond. That's my deal. So
Sutton deserves a diamond.
Sutton deserves a diamond. Yes, Sutton deserves a diamond. Yeah, well, they better. Hey, guys, we got another super chat. Jean. We love you, Jean. Thank you for the $5. My faves, Amir, John, Monica, and Monique with a heart. Mwah, mwah. We love you, Jean. We love you. So, Denise thinks Brandi is coming. So, during that whole thing, Denise thinks, well, Brandi actually admits, right? She says, look, I sent her a text and told her I was coming. and she didn't show up. Did the producers actually expect Denise to go to her own slaughter? Like, what were they thinking?
When did Brandi send her the text is what I want to know. Was it like a few minutes before the party was supposed to start? Was it like days before the party was supposed to start? Like, when did that text happen? Is what I want to know.
I don't know. But why would she send her the text though? That's my thing too. Why not just execute the ambush? That was kind of weird.
Maybe she didn't want Denise there, and she knew if she told Denise that she was going, that she wouldn't come.
But according to Brandi, this is a private matter, and she wants to have a one-on-one sit down. One-on-one.
So private.
It's private? You talked about munching down on her in the Capri room. Oh, Capri room.
Capri.
Come on. Really? Capri room. In the Capri room. Like, come on. Like, what was... And also, I'm tired of these women being so shocked. Like, Erica, like, talked about having threesomes, having sex in a hospital bed. And then here she is, like, oh! Like, they're so shocked by like, is it because it's, like, two girls? I'm just like, why are they so shocked? It's kind of funny to me.
I'm like, who cares? Who cares? But Denise was smart to not go because Brandi was going to put on a show.
I just want to see what Denise was going to wear. Some hokey t-shirt with glitter on it, tucked into some Daisy Dukes. I mean, I just want to see what kind of mess she was going to wear to that party. Anyways.
Oh, yeah.
And then she puts her hair up and it's like, it's good enough. It's good enough. I don't know.
Zero F's given. Zero F's given. She could care. It's like she literally rolls out of bed and goes to production.
Yep.
I know, but you know who wants to be on the show and who really pushed her to be on the show and who is really kind of calculating all of her moves? It's Aaron. Aaron wants this. Aaron has promoted his business. Aaron wants it. Aaron likes the attention. Aaron wants to be a housewife. So I think that at the end of the day, everything that Denise is doing is Aaron. And that's what worries me because I feel like she's being controlled a little bit.
I think you're absolutely right, especially after last season and he saw everything. But you know what I'm thinking? They need to have Nicolette Sheridan on this show. She will cut all these heifers down because
I would love some
Hamlin and Aaron.
Yes. Nicolette is an OG from Nuts Landing to all my old soap opera heads out there. I mean, listen, I wanted
Desperate Housewives.
Yes. I wanted to name my firstborn Nicolette because I was obsessed with Nuts Landing, and Nicolette Sheridan was just the diva of all divas. Yeah, she would kill it on this show.
I love that, Monica. A newborn named Nicolette. Hi, Nicolette. Do you want some mashed peas? I love that. It's fabulous. Nicolette is getting time out. Yes.
Yes. Nicolette was the bomb. I mean, and then her whole beef with Renna and their ex, Harry. I mean, that whole dynamic would be just fabulous for the show.
I think she wanted to come on, and I think all of the ladies threatened to leave. I think a lot of people don't like Nicolette on that show. I think, Lisa Rinna, I know Elaine has had problems with her. So I think that the deal right now is like, I think if Rinna leaves, then maybe Nicolette will come in. I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they always do that crap. They always band together. We won't film with her. You know how they are. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is always funny to me because they always end up filming in groups anyway. Like, there's always like groups that kind of film together and then do like a main dinner. So it's always funny when they do that, when they like play that game. I don't really get it.
The clusters.
Mm-hmm. They did the same thing to Camille. They've ousted her pretty much, making threats and demands. And that sucks because I think Camille will be good on the show.
Thank you, Monica.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you, girl. I'm with you on that one. Yes. These women. Did y'all notice Faye Resnick, the morally corrupt Faye Resnick on the episode?
Yep, she was there.
Was she wearing a diaper, y'all? Was she wearing a diaper? And that outfit was too high up. It was like, I like the sparkliness of it, but it was a little too high up. I don't know why. When I said diaper, for some reason, I thought of Terry Dubrow and I thought of Heather Dubrow. Do we think that she would be good on the show? I don't know why I thought of them. Do you think that Heather would be good as a housewife for Beverly Hills?
Yeah, I mean, that would be a great transition, actually, because she's familiar with how this formula works, and she's just the right type of hoity-toity for me. I love it.
I could see her and Sutton hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And Adrienne Malou. I'd like Adrienne back as a friend. I like Adrienne. I'm down with Adrienne.
And then they also had, what was her name from Miami? What's her name? She's with her, Marcella. from Miami. She was with Adrian last night.
Oh, she was? Is that Marcella from Real Housewives of Miami?
Yes, that was her.
Oh, yes. I love that show. Oh, my God.
Which one is Marcella? Is that the one that had the mother that practiced voodoo? Which one is that?
Yes, that was her.
Oh, God. She is so thirsty, girl. Ooh. She hangs out with She hangs out with all these housewives for just 5 minutes on their page. It's crazy. She's very thirsty.
She's good friends with Jax. She's good friends with Jax. If that's
Shut up.
Not shocked. Rest in peace to her mother, though. Her mother passed away.
Love her mother. I thought she was so funny. She was so funny.
Good TV.
Her mother
she hated Andy Cohen. It was amazing. Yeah, Marisol. Marisol was her name.
Marisol, yeah. The mother scared the ish out of me. I didn't like her at all.
Monica.
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. So, Brandi makes her big entrance. Kyle responds at, "Don't look at me," right? Yeah, okay, girl. Sure can.
Mm-hmm. Someone had a good point. They said that Kyle ran away so quickly because she saw Brandi talking to Mauricio. And they also said, I think she said Kim was drunk. I have to find that comment. Where is it? She broke it down.
Who was it by?
I can't remember. I can't find it.
I saw it, Monique. I saw it. It was something about. I think it's about remember the original time where she kind of had an argument with Brandi. I think they're talking about an old scene. I don't think about this episode.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an old scene about how Kyle jumped up and then kind of went to Brandi and was like, "Don't flirt with Mauricio," and like had him like it was at their white party, I think.
Oh, got it. Okay. Thank you for the clarification, Amir.
Of course, I got you because I think a lot of people are like, "Why is Kyle a lot more chill?" I think it's because she probably saw herself and was like, "I need to stop being so aggressive with Mauricio." Just let him.
And Mauricio, I'm loving drunk and high Mauricio. He does not give us nothing.
Yeah.
About nothing. I love him.
He don't give a shit. He don't give a shit.
No, he was ready to touch Kim's breast, for God's sake. So yeah. That's Mauricio I like. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a gay man. It's like, who cares if you touch a breast? But I get like what they're worried about.
Yeah, everything's a Me Too moment now. So you gotta be careful.
They're real.
Absolutely.
So
They're real. That's all she was saying. They're real. They're real.
So Hector Rodriguez says, "How can we join the chat?" Do you want to join the chat, Hector? Should we have people?
Honey, you join the chat. You should. You do what you want, Hector. You want to join the chat? We will.
Yeah.
Listen,
no profanity,
I don't mind.
Guys. Okay, here's the link.
No
profanity.
Ready for you. The Capri room
is ready, honey. And no naughty things unless you can privately message me, honey.
Here you guys. Here's the link to join the chat. I'm going to post it in the chat if you want to join us. Sure, why not? The more the merrier. So we're moving on. So the next day, so it's after the party. Garcelle, Dorit, and Rena get together the next day to compare notes.
Monica, before we move on real quick, I just wanted to address Sutton's dress. So a lot of people have been commenting and they say she needs a new stylist. She's wearing couture. Leave her alone. She's wearing couture from Dolce & Gabbana. Leave her alone. Leave Sutton alone.
Hector's on, guys.
Okay.
Hi, Hector.
Hey, guys. How's everybody doing?
Hey, how are you?
Hi, Hector.
I'm fine. Thank you. Hey, guys.
Awesome.
So,
hello.
I really didn't enjoy the episode last night that much.
Me neither, Hector. Snooze fest.
Yeah, it was really bad. I don't know. I mean, it was all right. The only thing that I really, really liked and I really, really liked this year was Garcelle. Like, she really, really stole the show. I think, honestly, like, this is the best addition to a cast that they've ever had in a long time. This show,
yes,
really,
Hector.
I'm really, really enjoying her. I like the diversity. I like that, like it's something new. Because I'm sure there's more Black people, there's more Hispanics in Beverly Hills, and not just,
And Persians, honey. There's a lot of rich Persians. They don't have Persian
I would like to see some Persian people on there, like Jennifer Aiden. I don't think she's something else, but like she's
like,
Turkish.
She's Turkish.
Close enough. We'll take it. If you eat hummus, we'll take it.
How would you feel about Peggy being on Beverly Hills?
I liked her. I liked her because I liked her story. I like when you bring a story to a show, like, you talk about that what's really going on in your life. And
she's not rich enough. She lives in Whittier. Sorry. My bad. Hector, did you like the little scenes with like the back and forth? It was like very Dateline. It was like dark and then it was B-roll. You didn't like that? No?
What scenes?
Like all the little Hector hated
Like
it.
the
Never
cutoff,
mind.
like it was like little pieces. Like all the little
Yeah.
It was like Thursday, then Saturday, then 2 hours later.
Then 2 hours
Yeah,
later.
that was kind of
Yeah.
And then
confusing.
January
I didn't get it.
2020. Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of threw me off. Yeah, I saw.
Mhm.
It was very like Born Ultimatum. Like I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
It was a setup for
What
the
did you
kill.
guys
They're
think?
setting Denise up to take. I'm telling you guys
Oh,
right now,
yeah,
we got
for
some inside tea.
They set her up.
That
nasty. I
reunion,
think
they're
set
going to
her-
slaughter Denise.
They're gonna do what?
Mhm.
They're going to slaughter her. I
Yeah.
got some inside info about the things that they're planning to make. The way they're trying to portray her at that reunion is just ugly. A complete liar.
That's a shame. That's
It
just
really is.
messed up.
Yeah.
Do you guys
They're bringing up
believe
stuff from
Brandi? Do you guys
ages ago,
believe Denise?
too. I'm sorry, Hector. Go ahead, sweetie.
Do you guys believe Brandi or you believe Denise? I believe Denise, honestly.
I think they hooked up, Hector. I do think they hooked up, but I don't think Denise wants to fess up to it. I still love Denise, and I also already know, I say this every show, Brandi will turn on Kyle in the next few weeks.
Oh
Trust
yeah, for sure. You know what I was
Mhm.
looking at on Twitter too, like you're sticking up for this girl. You're saying she never lies and that she never does all this stuff, but yes, she said that your husband cheats on you with a younger man and that your sister does crystal meth. Like that's nasty stuff to say. You know, like your sister's doing those kind of drugs, and now you're saying that she never lies, that she said crazy stuff. So is that true? I don't think that's true. Like, so how are you gonna advocate for something like that? And also, you know what? Also, I don't believe Brandi because like she just comes at you, and the way she came at Kenya. Do y'all remember when she came at Kenya?
on
Celebrity Apprentice.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Kenya let it slide. She let it
Yeah.
slide until she had a breaking point. when
Well,
she told
Kenya
her-
was too busy stealing Vivica A. Fox's phone, so like she had her hands full already.
So true.
And I
Y'all,
love
I
Kenya
love Vivica. I love
love
Vivica.
Kenya.
Vivica
Kenya's
is
my
on
favorite
Nightly
housewife.
Pop. She's on Love and Listing. Maybe we need Vivica for Beverly Hills.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Vivica would be amazing. Yes, Vivica.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
Vivica
How about
is
Will
good.
Smith's wife? She's already friends with Garcelle. She was at the lunch with the other girls. She
Oh,
was
yeah.
good.
Oh,
And she's buying a house in Beverly Hills. So she's looking
Oh,
at a house in Beverly Hills.
shit.
I'm for that. Casting people, reach out
Me
to
too.
Shay Smith.
Me too. I think she'll be a
Mhm.
good addition. She's that lifestyle, you know, the bougie Beverly Hills, the
Yes.
and all that.
Hmm.
All
She's
that.
the perfect mix of bougie and just ratchet. Yes, perfect.
You know who too I would have liked if she really had moved to LA would have been Cynthia, because I know she's cool with Garcelle.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
she's
boring.
boring.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I'd rather watch
Cynthia,
Who
I like
try.
Cynthia. I think she's like, I guess she's calm. You know, she's calm, and I feel like, but
She's too calm. She's like
She
taking a
can be
Xanax,
calm.
Cynthia. Like I can't
Yeah.
with her
Yeah.
anymore.
it's a bit too much. And then she's just so sly and shady. Just pick a lane. It's just too much.
Oh, Lily Galici is also really good. That's a good one. Lily Galici from
Oh,
Shaw's of Sunset.
she
She's
was-
Oh,
killing it. She's friends
yeah.
with the Kardashians. Yeah.
Oh my
What
gosh.
about Kris Jenner?
Oh God, no.
Chris
I'm
would
sorry.
never do
Is that
it.
out
She
loud?
won't do it.
Chris
She
would
won't
never
do it.
do it. I think he's
Is
kind
that
of
out loud?
Because you know what? I
I'm
don't
sorry.
like it. I think it'll be good if she was on the show, but herself, not her kids, because her kids they have a reality show, but for them, what I like about the Housewives and compared to that show is side. Like you could get, let's say Kenya gets to it, Portia, you get Portia's side, you got Kenya's side, and then when the Kardashians like they fight Taylor Swift, you only get their side of the story. You don't get like another side, and I would feel like maybe they should get a taste of their own medicine in another show. Like you see, like how, what if they try like somebody like that? You know what I mean? Imagine like Kim trying to try Sutton or Garcelle or Kris Jenner. You know?
Yeah. Hey guys, comment in the chat. Do you believe Brandi or do you believe Denise? Let us know.
Yeah. I mean, this is what I don't like. Why, to Hector's point, it was a snooze fest. The whole season, this is the second year in a row they stick to one storyline so that we cannot talk about all the other crap that's going on in their lives. And
Yes.
then I love Erika Jane. That's my girl. She's fly. She's beautiful. But what is her? It's an infomercial. I mean, she don't do nothing but look good.
Yeah, that's true. That nothing brings absolutely nothing. Even her
Do you kinda,
Broadway
like, think it's
show
like
turned out to be a nothing.
It's like Bethany with the skinny girl stuff with Erica at this point.
Right. But at least Bethany brings a storyline. She brings the drama. She brings the snarky remarks.
Oh yeah, Bethany shows up and shows out. You
All
can't
the way out.
like her or hate her. She does it. Okay, Hector, thank you so much for joining us today. Please
Thank you,
join us
guys.
next week. You're welcome. Come back
Bye.
tomorrow
Bye,
from New York.
Hector.
Yes, I'll see you
Bye.
later.
He fit right in too. He fit right in.
He's like, he's shady as ever.
I know he's good, Shady. I loved him.
Okay,
Mhm.
so as the episode progressed, right? So the party's over. The next day, Garcelle, Dorit, and Renna get together. They're comparing notes and they're comparing text messages, I guess. The only person I got one was Garcelle. Did she text Dorit? I can't remember, but I know she texted Garcelle and said that she didn't want to make Garcelle out to be a liar. So I guess that's why she didn't tell her the truth. And then the editors tell us that Denise sent cease and desist to the entire cast and producers. And then shortly after that, the story breaks that Denise and Brandi hooked up and Denise stops filming. Let's dive into that.
There's a lot there, right? Ooh.
I know, because it just moves so fast. And yeah, I agree.
Wow.
You know,
I mean,
this whole
Go ahead,
situation
Monica.
is just some BS, okay? First of all, I believe production told Denise not to reach out to anybody, number one. Number two, I believe when they were doing all the promotions, they made it seem like Denise quit the show like by episode 2. She hung in there with those heifers. I mean, she got crucified by these women and hung in there. She got a bad deal on this one.
She did. She did stick it out. She did. I honestly, I agree with you, Monique. I thought she was just going to be like 1 or 2 episodes and that was it. But she did stick it out. I mean, listen, she did come in and out and like was kind of kept running away. But like at the Italian dinner, she came back. Like I wouldn't have come back in that situation. So I got to give her kudos. Again, I think that she is kind of overcorrecting the lie and it's making her look bad, you know, to say the least. I wish she would have just been like, listen, I messed up. I did not have an open relationship and that's it. But you don't need to go after another woman. I just think that now at this point, we know Brandi's telling the truth. I mean, you can be team Denise, that's fine. But at the end of the day, if you look at Denise's face from left, right, and center, she's lying. She's like, what's sex? What's sex? Like, it's like, come on. Like, you know, and it's annoying. And then she goes from like, I'm a wild thing to like, I can be a stay-at-home mom. And it's like, yes, you can do both. But
I'm a
what does
nun
that
now.
have to do with it?
It's not.
I can't.
Sound off,
I just
John.
can't.
What are your thoughts?
You know, like I feel bad for, like, you know, at first I wanted to believe that Denise was like being truthful, but like now I kind of just realize that like they did hook up. And like, you know, the look on Denise's face when was it Renna that called her out at dinner and she like laughed. Teddy, when she goes, she said you had sex, and Denise was like, like, you know, like that look like when you just got caught in a lie. Like I feel like, you know, Brandi's dragging it to death, and like I do feel bad for Denise. I'm on Denise's side on this. She is like over concealing the lie. She should just owned it. And I hate saying owning it now because I can't stand Renna at the moment. I think she just turned into a beast. But it is what it is, I guess, at this point.
Yeah. Renna's turned into a beast for sure. I mean, and even
She's
that
a
conversation, I felt so aggressive. She was just like, she was like, "Oh, you're mad," and I'm like, "What? You're that's
so
your
upset.
friend."
You're so upset, Denise. So aggressive. You know, the way she said it so slowly and methodical. It was like, I felt like, oh my God, you know, here's my take on it. I feel that Denise and Brandi did hook up. Denise should have shut it down and just said, yeah, we did. So what? And then she wouldn't have made herself the storyline. She pretty much made herself in this situation a storyline. And she opened up the door for Brandi to prove her wrong and say, look, I have the receipts. It happened. Everybody knows it happened. Maybe Brandi even videotaped it. Who knows? I wouldn't put it past Brandi because she is just, a conniving little snake, in my opinion, but I don't think she's a liar. Someone raised a good point in the comments. They said, Denise is going through a custody case with Charlie Sheen. She has to lie. I agree. I didn't think about that.
Why did she have to lie? I mean, it's Charlie Sheen.
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
with the right amount of money in
listen,
Hollywood, anything can happen. Yeah, I know that's true. You're right. You would think so. Yeah.
If Denise had come clean though about this originally, oh yeah, she sat on my face, she ate my pussy. If Denise had did that originally, then what would have been the storyline?
The storyline would have been
nothing.
Kyla Mauricio's marriage, Lisa Rinna's daughter, Dorit and PK, whatever tension they have going on in their marriage, Garcelle and the ex-husband getting behind. Remember back in the day when she found out he cheated on her, she did the old school best gangster move ever, sent the email out to all of his colleagues calling him a cheater. We would have had a really good flipping season. It would have been on and popping.
Oh, yeah. And next season, don't be surprised if you see Lisa Rinna having lunch with Garcelle's ex-husband's paramour, the woman he cheated with. Don't be surprised because that's how dirty she is. Yep. You know how she gets.
Do you know something, Monica?
Monica,
it sounds like you do.
I'm just saying. No, I don't. I'm speaking hypothetically now. Speaking hypothetically, if Garcelle comes back next season, she will be Lisa Rinna's target. And don't be surprised if we see Lisa Rinna having lunch and gossiping with this woman that cheated, had the affair with Garcelle's husband next season. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. And she's going to be like, I just wanted to hear her out. I wanted to see if she's going to own it.
And there's two sides to every story. Garcelle's trying to make herself look like a victim. You know how that goes.
But Garcelle will not be having that. Because Garcelle, she's an OG. She will make sure that gets shut down.
Someone said Charlie has been good lately, but Denise is being all freaky with the Brandi allegedly. Who knows?
I don't think it's allegedly anymore.
I don't think it's.
Who knows? And who knows if Brandi reached out to Charlie Sheen and is working with him and his lawyers? I wouldn't put it past her.
Oh, child. Charlie has more issues he needs to worry about than this show.
Messy.
She needs to fix her hair first, and then everything else will fall into line. I always say,
ponytail. I'm gonna need her to get a custom one made. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the episode wraps with Rinna confronting Denise, and then she starts off. The first thing she goes, Denise. So how do we move past this? This little Rinna's a bitch. I swear. She is just
Denise. She's like, Denise.
How do we move
Denise?
past
And then she kept going, Denise. It's like, what the hell?
She was so condescending in that scene.
She was. And then she goes in for the kill and tells her that, she brings up the text exchange with Brandi, and then Denise doubles down and accuses Brandi of producing fake texts. Do y'all think those texts were fake? Sound off in the chat.
No, because the text that we saw last week right here on All About the Tea YouTube, there was nothing incriminating. There was nothing at all incriminating. I mean, they hinted towards it, but nothing bad.
But if anything, it proves Denise lied about not having a friendship with Brandi.
That's true.
That's what I agree with.
Yeah.
So in that aspect, I guess Denise was exposed by Rinna because you're saying you don't really know her. You've only met her 4 times. But according to the text dialogue, you guys are friends.
That is true. You got a point there, you guys.
Yeah. That's what it proves. It proves that kind of, it doesn't back up her storyline of like, oh, I don't know her. And I just saw her and I was like, hey, like y'all went to Malibu Farms, y'all hung out, like just own it. Like unfortunately, there's footage of you guys hanging out. And listen, we don't have the footage of whatever went down between you, but that's not the point. The point is that you're now going a step too far saying she doctored text. I mean, listen, anyone who's been in Bravo, watches Bravo, knows not to do that. Brandi's too smart to doctor text. She knows that will come up somehow, some way. So she's not stupid. She's not going to do that.
No.
Wasn't there anything hardcore like in those texts? If they were like a lot more text, like, come on. There was like nothing that's even intimated that like they were like doing anything risque. You know what I mean? They
but I
called it
think
baby
women
or
text
love or
differently,
whatever.
John. John, I think women
I don't
text
know.
differently.
Well,
Like if you
it's
look at
Brandi.
men, no, but remember, but if you look at two women texting, I think it's a lot different. Like if you look at my text between me and some guy that I'm talking to, they're pretty risque. But I think men text in a different way. We have to also, again, I don't want to generalize, but I just think that like between two women that are public figures, they probably don't want to be like, it was nice eating you out. Like I feel like that's not going to be.
I don't put anything past Brandi. I'm sorry. I could totally see her texting that. Good morning, Denise. I loved sitting on your face last night. Let's do lunch at the Capri Room. That's all.
And Denise is smart enough not to respond. But here's the thing. I don't think the texts are fake because Brandi has gone through so much and she almost lost it all in that fishy cooter lawsuit with Joanna Kruper. So after that, he's like, look, when I say something, I'm going to need evidence to back it up. I'll take a lie detector test. She's not playing around. She doesn't want to get sued behind this mess.
Now, wait a minute, you guys. We forgot to discuss one key moment. It was a very small moment, but it was a key moment at the party. When Sutton went up to Brandi and said, you don't need to discuss everything that goes down. Remember that? Where Sutton was kind of like, girl, like, keep your mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? It was very subtle. But another reason why we want Sutton. But another reason why who freaking cares?
Right.
She's Louise's Denise.
I just don't care anymore. And I love Sutton that was like, nobody's trying to sleep with me. Look at me. And I was like, oh, Sutton, I would sleep with you. I would sleep with you. I like her. That made me laugh. That made me laugh. She's sweet. She's like, look at me. Nobody's trying to sleep with me. I was like, oh. She's great. She's just great.
Really Amelia said, honey, you can fake text messages. There's an app for that. If you could fake text messages, don't you think she would have faked text messages with Eddie and LVP and a bunch of other people?
And she would have made him much worse. She would have said those, those very raunchy things that are missing from the text messages. She would have made him very worse.
Well, there you go. See, listen, I think Denise is so, Aaron probably doesn't let her use the phone because of the EMF radiation and the Faraday, blah, blah, blah. So she probably can't even use the phone.
Can we get into that? Like, what is it? The drugs? Is it Scientology? I think he's on something personally. I think he trips off of acid or something. There's something going on in that home.
Something's going on. I mean, the FDA. Sorry, Monique. What?
I said we need to call Nicolette. She'll tell us.
She knows the tea, honey. She knows the tea. I mean, listen, there are news stories, and you can look this up about the FDA, like taking out some kind of, Eastern doctors, like they've suspicious plane crashes, etc. So this is a thing. Like if you go against the FDA and do cancer drugs or anti-HIV, whatever, like this is like, these are facts. So these are facts. When they're saying they're being followed, I don't know if Aaron specifically is being followed, but that is a thing that happens with kind of Eastern doctors or people that are doing holistic medicine. That's factual. You can look it up.
I believe that. Yeah. Big money and big medicine, but I still think that Aaron is cuckoo. He's on something. Nobody's following them.
I think he's off. He's a little off.
Yeah.
It's those genes. I think it's those acid wash genes, honey.
I don't know.
I'm gonna crush your hand.
There's certain men that you just have fun with, and then there's certain men you marry. Denise seems to get those waters kind of muddied up with that. We need to help a girl out.
Well said.
I agree.
You know what's up. You know what's up. And I mean, I think with Aaron, I love that in that conversation, Denise is like, look, we survived. Like, look at our marriage is really strong. It survived this. And I'm like, that doesn't mean it's healthy though. Like, right. I don't think that's necessarily, I mean, obviously Monique would know better, but I think just from my limited experience, I think sometimes people think, oh, we made it through, but is the relationship the most healthy? Like he grabbed her hand so hard and said, I'm going to crush it. Is he controlling her? Like that's the kind of stuff, right? I worry about, Denise.
Mm-hmm. I think he is controlling her because don't forget when they first came on and she was talking about the big eggplant, they hadn't gotten married yet. So he was still on his best behavior. So I think he might have switched it up once the marriage was official and the documents were signed and the ink was dry.
Mm-hmm. And Denise just likes controlling men. I mean, she was with Charlie Sheen, who used to beat her. So it wouldn't be surprising if Aaron is the same way, And I think he does. I think he beats her ass behind closed doors. But I think she likes it. I think she likes to get choked out. And then they have wild sex.
No, I don't think so.
No, I really do. She gives me those vibes. Like, choke me, we fight, we argue, slam me up against the wall, and then we have wild sex. And it's all good.
Well, that's fine. That's different than abuse, though. Like, we have to differentiate. That's different than being abused. Like,
but I
that's
think he
very
really
different.
is abusing her, and then they do have wild sex afterwards.
Like Pretty Little Liars, like Nicole Kidman's character in Pretty Little Lies. I feel bad for her because there is something going on. Even the way she's crying and the way she's backpedaling. Like, I know she's lying, but I there's something going on with her.
Right. She's so scared to just admit it happened. Like, if you and Aaron have this kind of semi-open marriage and you both are freaks and you just whatever goes, what is the big deal? She's clearly staunchly defending this. Either it's her custody case, she's scared of Aaron. There's something, because it's not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things, right?
Right. Especially in their relationship. I think, I mean, what made me nervous was when Brandi said, she kept saying in a whispered tone, he's going to kill me. Like, that's kind of scary. Like,
there's more.
Oh, wow.
I'm sad.
And I'm a very married woman. I'm very married. We get the point. We get it. There's
you're on to something. There's more to that.
Yeah, there's more to that. Like, I worry about that. And again, some people are saying 50 Shades of Grey. There's nothing wrong with having rough sex, but that's different than abuse. We have to differentiate the two. Because a lot of people like confuse that and they're like, oh, like,
no, I think he's really beating her ass and then they have sex and it's okay after that.
Yeah, that's not good. We don't like that.
No.
If he's beating her ass, we need to beat his ass. I'm getting mad thinking about it. You look, I'm over here seething. Aaron.
I will not put up with that. And he might be good to her daughter. And I understand he's good to her children. And, one of the daughters has special needs. That's amazing. But the fact is, Aaron, when you treat your wife on camera like that, I mean, that's scary. And, we had this situation with Taylor Armstrong, and that wasn't even happening on camera. And it was such a bad situation. So I really think that this is the time for a producer to step in if there is something going on, because I don't want to watch someone fall apart like that. That's just not fun.
That's bad. I agree.
I like Denise.
Me too.
Nance T says, would you out your friend if they were fearful your spouse would kill you?
Kind of like they did with Taylor last season, like a few seasons ago.
Yeah, that might be coming. Yeah, I think that was the catalyst though for his, demise, I should say.
Yeah, it's really, these things are powerful. I mean, words are really powerful. I mean, I've gotten a very small taste of it and people are vile. I mean, I've had people say the most disgusting things to me in the past couple of weeks, and it's tough. Like, it stays with you and people are like, don't read it. Well, you're going to see it.
Not to read it.
I hate when they say that.
Yeah. It's easy for people to say that, but Amir, I'm so sorry. We love you. I love you.
I love you too.
I think you're fabulous, and I don't care what people say. I block out.
Thank you.
You gotta block out the haters. I know it's easier said than done, but they come after me too. But it's like, guess what? When I shut down my laptop at night, I have a family that I love dearly. We have so much fun. I have a real life. This is a job for me, being, a housewives aficionado and reporting on all the tea. But people take it too seriously. People take it to the next level.
Yeah.
You're just having fun. You're just having fun and you're speaking your truth. You're not making up lies. I don't know why people take it so much to heart. Here's John. He's back. He was having
Sorry.
I think your guys are amazing. And
thank
the hell with those people. We're just talking smack. That's what we do.
Haters.
But we're doing the same thing.
Show. Come on.
We're doing the same thing everybody else does. But if you say it against someone that they like, it's World War III.
Yeah.
But if they don't like the person, it's okay. You can talk about the people we don't like. So it's just a double standard, but it comes with the territory. It does.
Absolutely.
We put ourselves out there. So CW goes, where are the texts of Denise begging Brandi not to tell anyone? She's not acting scared. It's about custody of her kids. This is why she doesn't want this to air.
I could understand that because this didn't need to air. This honestly didn't need to air, but Kyle was being a hater.
Mm-hmm.
Over what? She made her cry once. I mean, Kyle spent most seasons crying. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I think that at the end of the day, I think Kyle, she plays chess, but she just has the mind of checkers. Like, she doesn't know what she's doing, and it ends up always going off the rails.
You know what, Amir? I'm gonna have to disagree. I think Kyle is playing chess, and she's a master chess player. She works double time to bring everybody else's dirt to the table, so we don't talk about Maurizio and his fraudulent PPP loans from the government. We don't talk about his racist mother. We don't talk about her maybe buying her daughter a college entrance into the university she goes to. We don't talk about Maurizio cheating with the transsexual. So she works double time. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Did I say too much? I apologize.
Wait a darn minute. You didn't say enough. Maurizio cheated? Oh, we know he
Yeah, remember we talked.
Yeah. Oh, girl, he cheated with a transsexual. She came forward and talked about their whole bedroom escapades and what he likes and doesn't.
He likes feathers. We talked about this. We talked about this.
Booty. We talked about the feathers and the booty and all that stuff.
Sure do. Who doesn't like that? Who doesn't like that? Listen, Mauricio better live, honey. But Kyle's so good at deflecting from her own shit.
She is. She works double time to bring this dirt, to the producers and say, look, I got all this stuff for you. Just leave me my family alone.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
It's true. It's true. I think it's honestly like, I feel like they meet and they're like, have you guys ever watched Below Deck where they do like the meeting about who's coming on deck? I feel like the housewives do that with their info. They're like, let's have a meeting. And then the producer will be like, we have this. And they'll be like, no, I have this. And then they'll go back and forth. And then they find the storyline. I think that's how they do it, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're right.
I think so too. Hey guys, we got another super chat from Jean. I can't pull it up on the screen, but Jean, I just wanted to acknowledge, thank you. And also Stephanie, thank you for the super chat. I don't see it in the chat anymore, but I saw your comment. So thank you, honey. We love you guys.
Love you.
We love you.
Yeah. They're great. This has been another lackluster season. If they don't pull it together, it's what's the point? I mean, that was the season flipping finale.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It dragged at times. I watched it twice because I was like, maybe I didn't get the point, but I kind of felt like it dragged at times. And even like putting the days, like I think they wanted to make it urgent, like Thursday, Friday. And it just didn't have the urgency because by Monday they were at a tavern in Santa Monica. I was like, this is not interesting. I was like, what? And I also need Dorit to stop wearing Johnny Versace that looks like Fashion Nova. I was like,
what is that all about? What is going on with that?
And those clips in her hair. I mean, seriously, girl, it's just too much.
It's not good. It looks like Bugsy from Below Deck. It's not good.
But Dorit redeemed herself in our book. We're gonna have cocktails in Encino because she is combing through Kyle's BS and calling her on it.
Mm-hmm. She is. She really is. If someone is saying, is this the Denise Richards show? Meh. It's true. It kind of became that. But it's like they always do that. They do that with the dog, Juicy, and what's next? Like Teddy and her dad. I mean, I just don't care. Like, I don't like one storyline. If I want to watch one storyline, I'll watch Chris Lee's Know Best, where it's like a family. I'll watch that. Am I watching this?
Exactly.
You know?
Speaking of Chris Lee Knows Best, I absolutely love him. He cracks me up. He's so funny. I love that show.
He's really fun. We should. I'm down. I love that show. I think the grandma's the best. I think it's a fun show, and it's just fun to see like super Southern people just being kind of crazy.
Oh wait, Georgina said, "Are you kidding me? This season has been amazing. Great drama, and everyone has been talking about it in the UK, etc. Not just America. The last 4 seasons have been so boring." Oh, okay, well maybe the UK they can probably decode through the BS more than us Americans.
Well, the UK loves a mess, honey. They love messy boots, and they love things to kind of go off the rails. But I think I personally, watching Housewives from day one, I like a structure. I like to hear a little bit about everyone. I like it to be centered. I don't like when it's like, we're going to talk only about Denise and everyone has to only talk about that. It's so boring. Like every dinner, every lunch, it's like, did you talk to Denise? No one
I
cares anymore.
know. It's tiring. It's like, can we have simultaneous drama? We don't have to just focus on one storyline for this whole season. It just became too much.
Absolutely.
And to me, I
Absolutely.
kind of agree with Monique. The season feels a little disjointed because Denise did stop filming. Okay, she did. So after Denise stopped filming and all you can focus on this whole season was Denise, then the show was over. It was like, okay, let's shut down production. We're done. Here's your 16 episodes, and that's it.
They need to learn from Potomac because Potomac brings the drama. Everybody has their own stuff going on. They need to learn from them. Even New York, which we'll talk about tomorrow, even though it's a smaller cast, everyone has their own crap going on.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely. I think, you know what it is, Monique? I think they need a person of color as a producer, whether they're Persian, whether they're Asian, whether they're Black, someone to come in there and be like, I've seen Basketball Wives. I've watched Potomac. Like, bring in something, like just a little bit of drama. I'm like, I feel like every producer we've seen break the fourth wall is a white straight man. I'm like, we need a little. They're like, why didn't Denise come? I'm like, girl, because like, are you not watching the same show?
You need to go in as a consultant and help these people out.
I know. Yes, you really do.
I would love that. Where are the drinks being thrown? Where is the drama? Where is the drunkenness? Where is the falling into a bush? Like, we need a little bit, like maybe Luann needs to take a break and do like a sabbatical in Beverly Hills. We need something.
Hey, maybe they should bring Evelyn Lozada to Beverly Hills. Shoot, she brings
that's really good. Tammy Roman, can you imagine Tammy?
That would be good.
Bonnet Chronicles. I mean, Tammy is too real for that show.
I love Tammy, but Tammy needs some coin though. She needs some coin to get on Beverly Hills. But I think Evelyn Lozado, or even if you go to Drea. So Drea has coin now from Basketball Wives.
I heard
she has 7 million followers.
Yeah,
bathing suits. So she could come on.
Oh, I would bring one of them on. I would live for that.
Oh my God, Tammy, I would live for.
Oh my God, yeah,
the best. She is just the absolute best. Hey, John, welcome back.
God has cursed me today with internet problems. But I'm good now. For like the last
new
5
background. I like the background.
Right?
That's all right.
You have a nice little background. It looks like Teddy's new house, the bathroom. Love it. Are you
I have to be right outside. I have to be right outside Teddy's house. So I just, by coincidentally, I'm in my bathroom right now.
Perfect. Just drop in. I'm sure the producers will let you know when to come in, kind of nonchalantly.
Hey guys, do you want to read some of the comments in the chat? Do you want to tackle? We can each tackle a few. Yeah, I can start if you want. Ashley Adams says, I just finished the finale. I'm late for the live chat, but I love you guys. Sutton needs a diamond, and if Brandi comes back, I hope she flips on Kyle. Yep, I agree.
Yeah. Someone loves my comments about diversity with producers. Yes, it's important. Like if you look at Married to Medicine, one of the reasons that show does so well is because they usually have a female producer who's a woman of color. Like it's important. Like it's important to have someone that understands what's going on, the dynamics, and like even Family Karma, they had an Indian female producer. Like she knew how to tackle some of these stuff. Like it's important. Like I think you need it.
It is.
I agree.
It brings balance too. We need Carlos King. Yeah. Beverly Hills needs a touch of Carlos King. I mean, he's a super producer. He understands how these housewives show work, and he understands he would have gotten Denise to continue filming. He gets it. He knows. So we need Carlos King.
I could see that because he would have made her feel comfortable like he had her back.
Hey guys,
I think the show needs a narrator. Ooh, Egypt,
thank you so much for the $10. Kyle is puffing the magic and drinking. Her husband is lit all the time. Yes, girl. She took the info to the producers. No one had a storyline this season. Everything was about Denise, like ATL was about Nene.
Egypt, you want to preach on that.
Preach, honey, preach. Absolutely right.
Egypt.
I agree.
I love that. Don't try to tag Nene, honey, because there's no Instagram to tag.
Right?
Wait, Nene took down her Instagram?
She sure did.
She deleted it.
No.
Deleted it. Yes. It's gorgeous.
Oh no, that's my girl in my head. I've never met her. Well, I have met her. I met her at the Golden Globes a few years ago. She was with Kenya Moore. They were together. She was so nice, down to earth, so sweet. Love Nene. Love her.
How was Kenya? How did Kenya act?
Kenya was very nice. Like she was cool, but Nene just was like cool. Like I could just having a cocktail with her. She was so down to earth. Kenya was not bad. She was polite, but Nene was just cool. Yeah.
I love Nene.
Me too.
I love Nene. They're doing the OGs kind of rough these days. I feel like Teresa's next. I mean, they're taking them all down.
No way will Teresa ever leave that show. No way.
They want to
mark my words.
The salaries
mark
are too
my
much.
words.
Yeah, they're paying them too much. And they feel that the show should go in new directions of having more younger stars of the show. I don't know. I like the
OGs. That for MTV. Say I like watching women who are older getting drunk, so I have something to aspire to. I mean, I'm all on this campaign. I'm pissed off right now.
Could you imagine them firing Teresa and keeping Melissa? What would go down then?
Oh my God.
MG.
Honey, the Jersey Shore would be gone, and it's not Hurricane Sandy.
Yeah, it'd be Hurricane Teresa. There'd be nothing left of poor Jersey.
There'd be nothing left. Someone is so shady. They said as of 2020, Tammy Roman's net worth is $500,000. Exactly. That's not enough to be on Beverly Hills.
Oh my God, you guys are too shady.
But that ain't bad. Don't be poo-pooing on $500,000.
No. Listen, I have $300 in my account currently. I am not living large. But if you're gonna be outside, yes, honey, work it. But I need some aspiration. I want something to be jealous of. Like I love Garcelle, but her house is too small. Like I need something.
I agree.
In Rancho Cucamonga or something? Where is that?
Cucamonga. Oh, you are shady.
You are shady, Bill Monique. Shady. Rancho Cucamonga. No, she didn't go there.
Literally 20 minutes ago said you wanted to get drinks with her. What happened?
I know. I mean, I will take a lift there once the Corona's over with my face mask.
You are not taking a lift to Rancho Cucamonga, girl. Get out of here.
Okay, guys, we got another super chat. Sinji51595. Thank you so much for the $4.99. She says Portia 3.0 this season. Yes, okay. Indeed.
Listen, out of all the mugshots on Bravo, Portia's is the nicest one I've ever seen.
She gets some good mugshots.
She does give a good mugshot.
Yeah.
Work it. Yep. Work it.
Hey guys, we got another super chat. Orphic, thank you for the $5. Did you guys talk about how good of a friend Garcelle is yet? Let's address it. She is ride or die for Denise.
Yeah. I don't like it. I'm like, Garcelle, you're too good to hitch your wagon to this. She should be ride or dying for Garcelle. Like, I don't know. I feel like Garcelle lowered her, like put her crown down for a second to like help out Denise. And I don't like that. Don't put your crown down, put some bobby pins and then help your friend out because she put her crown down and is waiting outside a spa. Don't play the game with the producers. You missed the illusionist. Look, I can be an illusionist. You see this? It's gone.
Well, okay.
I mean, I hope they didn't pay that guy.
You see this?
It's gone. And you missed the good food, too. The good food's gone. Lasagna's left.
Okay. Amelia, by the way, Danielle Staub is not coming back. Did y'all hear about Danielle Staub and what she said about Andy Cohen? She said he was having grinder dates, drugs.
He said what? What did she say?
Yeah, she said she did a podcast interview and said Andy Cohen's been multiple grinder dates in one evening. He's doing lots of illicit drugs, not just weed, and like kind of came for him.
Yeah,
what Kathy Griffin said about Andy.
It's the truth. You know, I mean, everybody knows that Andy Cohen dips and dabbles in things and has sex orgies and. I just hope his son.
And a lot of gay men do. It's fine. I mean, he has a kid now, so I think he's adjusted. Let's be honest. When I was in my mid-20s, I got a little DM from Andy Cohen as well, sending me to New York.
Hang on a second. Wait a minute. Andy Cohen was trying to flu you out? You was going to get
trying to flu me out. He was going to have me flued out, honey, and I was just too good, honey. I did my prayers and stayed home.
Oh,
I wonder if he gets advice from Candy about like, you know, the never mind.
Oh, the
You
sex
are
dungeon stuff,
messy.
yeah.
You are
Shady,
messy, John.
shady John. Okay, so Danielle can't come back. I'm sorry, Amelia, but she's homeless. Okay, so she can't come back. Go to
You didn't get that from Marty.
Go to
Didn't get it from
allaboutthetea.com and read all about it. She's homeless. She begged the judge to keep her in the house. The judge wasn't having it. She had to go.
But it's not her house. Like it's like
I mean, squatters' rights. Squatters have rights too, Amir. Come on.
They do. They do. Absolutely, they do. Especially in California. You better be careful. You go on vacation, someone gets in your home. Listen, I have a real estate license as well. Call me $1 Million Listing. Yeah. But you know, they can take over your home, honey. They can take over your home.
Oh yeah. And you can't do a damn thing about it. But yes, squatters' rights, and she claimed that for a year and a half. Had poor Marty believing that she was going to buy that house. And I warned him. I said, Marty, it's not going to happen. You know, him and I would communicate, and he would say, no, she's got a lender and a deal. I would just shake my head and hold my head like, oh my God, he's falling for this shit again. And it went on for months and months and months and months. She's finally out after begging the judge to keep her there because of the coronavirus and all this other stuff. The judge said, no, you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go. You got to go.
Well, living in Jersey, as I am at the moment, coronavirus is like almost gone. So like Danielle didn't have a leg to stand on with that.
Mayor was going to get flew out by Andy.
Yes. All y'all are going to start DMing me that I'm a liar, but it's fine. Amir, I will hire you to find me a house. Oh, well, thank you, Kimberly.
I love his hair. He looks so good right now in his COVID.
Daddy looks good.
Yeah,
Daddy
this is the best Andy Cohen has ever looked. He does look sexy, doesn't he? Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all. Danielle has a cooking show. Someone saying she had a cooking show. You're right. I forgot about that.
But the problem is she has no. The shelter won't allow her to use their kitchen. She no longer has a kitchen to cook. So I don't know. That show is pretty much canceled.
Monica, you're so shady.
Is it like a soup kitchen cooking show? Soup for everybody.
Somebody turn John Yates' mic off. Oh my God.
You started it, Monica. Don't blame John.
I know. I took the bait. Come on. You let me write to that.
Looked at Matt, threw it, and said bye-bye.
Yeah, she was like, good luck. And by the way, someone commented, Amir, you might need a Patreon account. Don't worry, y'all. I'm still eating. Don't worry. I have $300.
Yes, Amir, you need that. And let me know, because I got a few things. I'm thinking about a Patreon account because I have a few sex tapes. I have a masturbation tape. Can I go on Patreon?
Maybe OnlyFans, girl.
I have an OnlyFans account for that crap.
Well, not of myself. Yes, these are reality stars, not of me, not of myself.
Oh, yes, you can put that on Patreon.
Okay, yeah. So maybe I might start one. Yep.
Oh, Monica, I can't wait for you to spill that tea.
I don't know yet, though. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be a good girl.
This is you being good. I'm scared to the day that you're bad. Oh.
So guys, we got another super chat. Grace, thank you so much for the $5. She says, I love Garcelle on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Net worth is as follows: 3 million.
Go ahead, Ann Grace.
Yeah, 3 million for Evelyn. Drea is $100K. Tammy is $500K. I don't like any of these ladies for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
I could understand that. She's probably worried that they might, show out like they do at Basketball Wives. See, Garcelle came, and Garcelle is classy. She's dignified. She's fabulous, and she's not afraid to go there with them in a very classy way. I feel you, Ann Grace.
I respect that. And Monique, remember, I'm sure Garcelle signed a pretty intense contract for coming to America too. And they're probably like, don't act a fool on Bravo.
Yes, that's true. I believe that.
Yeah. And I honestly feel she wouldn't have gotten that spot on The Real. Congrats. Shout out to Garcelle. Congrats for getting that.
Yeah.
Hadn't it been for her being on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, again, she's not leaving this show for no Denise Richards, child.
Right.
She's not going to leave.
I agree, Monica. That's going to be, The Real's going to be so good with her.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't have the same problems that Amanda Seales had with a lot of the white producers. Because the reason Amanda left was all the hate. If you look at her, the comments, a lot, because the show reaches a lot of Middle America. There was a lot of N-words, a lot of nasty comments from viewers on Amanda's page. People were coming for her. So I hope that doesn't happen to Garcelle.
If Garcelle can handle Beverly Hills, she can handle the real. She'll know. I think she'll know how to navigate, right?
Okay. I believe that. I hope so.
I believe that. But Garcelle, too, she's not as militant as Amanda Seales. She's a different.
True. She won't respond. She's
more, she knows how to play the game a little bit better than that, I think. She's more balanced. Agreed. Yeah. My thing is, I'm hoping she brings the show drama onto that show. That's what I want her to do.
When they talk about it, that would be good. I would love that.
Stir some shit up on the reel. Get it started. Yes. That's what I want.
I like
a Real Housewives corner or something, like a Real Housewives corner, and they can invite us with Garcelle.
That would be good.
I'm down.
That would be fabulous.
Yes.
That would be good. People are trying to, let me see. People are trying to make it about age, like Garcelle is too old. No, she's not.
No, not at all.
No, she's perfect.
How old is she? 41?
She's 53.
Oh, she's 53. Oh,
yeah, she's 53, and she looks damn good. She looks
great. Yeah,
amazing.
Wow,
yeah.
I love that.
What they say, honey, that good black don't crack.
It's true.
Absolutely. Shut up! You look so good.
You look amazing. Amazing.
Thanks.
That would be a nice segment on the Real Housewives Corner. Bring us on. Yeah.
We're trying to manifest these things, honey. We're trying to.
Yeah, Kyle knew because Sutton knew about it years ago. See, yeah, Kyle knew about it. Kyle knew and ran to those producers and was like, here's what I got. Stay away.
Yep. I love Sutton. She was too little too late. She's like, don't talk about it anymore. And it's like, girl, she said it like
it's a little bit too late. Just a little. A day late and a dollar short.
There it is.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, guys. I mean, I can go on and on and on and on, but this was a fun recap. I love you all. Thank you for listening. Hey, if anyone is in that path of the two hurricanes, I think Laura and another hurricane, and you live in the South, you're Texas, Louisiana, the Gulf of Mexico area, y'all, please stay safe. I'm praying for every single one of you, and stay blessed. Thank you for watching today. We really appreciate y'all.
Yes, y'all. And Monica, before we go, I just wanted to quickly.
I'm sorry. You were saying something, Amir, before we had our outro music.
No, it's all good. Oh, no, it's totally fine. I love an outro music. No, I just wanted to say, for anyone that wants to throw hate to any of us, instead of doing that, donate to the hurricane cause and also donate to Jacob Black's family. Instead of throwing us hate, take a moment and donate $1, $5, whatever you can, instead of throwing us hate, because what a waste of your time.
Oh,
absolutely.
Go ahead, Amir.
Go ahead. That's a wonderful idea. And you guys, as I said, stay safe and stay blessed. Thank you for watching. Join us tomorrow. We're recapping Real Housewives of New York. It's this crew plus DJ Richie Sky, and it's lit. You don't want to miss it. This is the place to be. These live recaps are everything, baby. We love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.